No CK3 today because I'm in Bucharest next week, so I decided that rather than start a new CK3 series this week and then have to stop it for a week while I'm in Bucharest, I just figured it'd be much more fun to just actually do some stuff. So I figured I've been working on my Graf Zeppelin for a while. We're getting there, slowly but surely. Started long ago and then didn't get a chance to pick it up for a while. So I thought I might as well just do a couple of hours of chilling with that. I mean, I think what I need to do is pull this back towards me a bit. And the camera should track. I have no idea how well this is going to work once I start opening boxes. Early joiners will already have seen Napoleon wandering into frame, looking curious and then angry because he was scritched. And he decided suddenly he didn't want scritches. Part of the reason I'm doing this as well is Napoleon's not very well. He's been a bit sick the last couple of days. He ate something that disagreed with him, I think. And he's still recovering, but that means he's a little bit grumpy but also wants company at all times. So I'm kind of like, right, well, it's easier to stream in the living room with him then. CC is around somewhere. I have no doubt that once I open several bags of bricks, she will appear. I have tried to wear her out a bit by giving her a thorough play, but we'll see how well that goes. But yeah, let's do things. You can do exclamation mark instructions to get the instructions for where we are at. For those who are unclear, we are currently on book 1 of the instructions. The Corrot! Thank you for your subscription. I'm streaming this off my laptop, so I need to make sure my alert stuff, I've had to set up completely new bits for it. So let's just make sure stuff is in the right order. Okay, that should all be in the right order now. So alerts should now show over the camera. But yeah, I'm actually streaming this off my laptop, so... right. So we are coming to the end of book 1. We've actually jumped ahead slightly and started book 2. This bit here is actually from book 2. Get the OBS view up. You sound a bit underwater, perhaps appropriate. There's honestly, I'm on my headset mic. I'm not on my regular one, and I've had to pump the audio up a bit, so that's probably not going to help you. There's not really much I can do without that. It's because I'm in the living room as much as anything else. So you're going to get echo. If I do more brick screens, I might look at doing a setup in the office for doing it. But yeah, it is what it is. We're at the whims of Windows microphone for this, which is always a bit of a problem. But let me have a quick look at microphone settings and see if there's anything weird it's doing to it. Shouldn't be, but you never know. No, I didn't want to open up a whole bunch of stuff. I just wanted to look at my settings. But yes, I'm not on my crisp, nice, normal, full microphone setup. So, we have actually jumped ahead to step 5. This is step 5, or pack 5. This is actually pack 5. But we don't want to be doing that. This is packs 1 through 3, just to give you an example of how many packs there are for this. You're looking actually at 12 packs. So I am now going to open pack 4. I might get some scissors actually back in a second, chat. Which would rely on The scissors being available. There's some scissors. Leave him alone, don't pester him. He's not very well. Doesn't need a kitten trying to fight him. So this is pack 4. And I think the goal today is to do 2 packs. Like, not musically, obviously, but that music would be a bit less chill for the stream. You will hear random sounds happening. Yes, that's just a kitten falling off the table. She mistimed her jump there. She has been attracted by the sound of bricks, which is about as unsurprising as you'd imagine. Flat fire. So let me see if I can get you. Note the small kitten and the absolutely ruined chairs, thanks to Court Small Kitten. She is now interested in proceedings. Unsurprisingly. Some interesting little bricks to this one. Looks like 4 might be quite fiddly. I'm not sure what part of the ship it is, but I suspect, I think from glancing at the instructions, it might be slightly middle section, might be the aircraft lift, I think it might be the aircraft lift. Now the real question here, chat, is, do we go absolutely rogue and tip 2 packets onto the workspace at the same time, or just keep 1? Like, do we become utter mad lads and mix 2 packets to make finding bricks harder? Do we want to increase our level of difficulty? I have double checked that all open packs in pack 4 are in fact empty. Kitten is probably difficult enough. Yeah, shall we, let's see how we get on with kitten lurking. Right, so in terms of instructions, if you are following on at home, we are at instruction number 139. That's 139 if you're following on at home. Try and find somewhere to put my tea where she won't kick it over. So instruction number 139, which starts like that. So a bit of a misformed brick there. I assume that's a misformed brick. Don't know if it'll show on camera. Camera might not focus on it. You can just see a little white dot there. I know it's fuzzy, but essentially that's one that doesn't have Kobe written on it. And I can't see a reason for it. It's not like it's a central brick. I think some of these have got that. That's interesting. So that goes like that. Well, there you go. You've got the bonus sound chat you might just pick up of a cat using a litter tray. Don't get that on many other streams. Shall I zoom you in a bit while we're doing this? Might be an injection vent. Yeah, that makes sense. That would make sense. Right, so we want... Now, this is the thing I remember being the issue with these Kobe instructions, is the colours in the instructions aren't great at corresponding to the colours of things you are sticking down. So, luckily there's only one type of grey in this set. See if I don't know if it'll focus on it. Yeah, a bit better. Do you see the little one sort of bottom quadrant of a cube of 9? You just see it's got a little dot in the middle. I wonder if then that's the injection vent, but they cut the parts so you don't get that on all of them. Oh, have you found a small ball? Because that's not going to annoy everyone on chat at all. It goes on there. Goes like that. Napoleon has gone out. Then on top of that, we want a thin sixer. Good morning, Sinner. And another thin sixer. Go like that. Then a fat sixer. By the way, if you're a Lego person at home and you have different names for these bricks, I'm always intrigued as to what because brick names are what you gave those bricks as kids, so as a way to describe to your friends or siblings what brick you were looking for out of the brick box. So I always find that like Lego has a sort of, well, brick building has a sort of custom language for everyone who does it. So for me, for example, that is a fat 8 because it's got 16 toggles on it, but it's got a single row of 8. So that was what me and my brother used to call a fat 8. Whereas this would be a thin 4. And this would be a fat 4. So yeah, I'm always intrigued as to the different Lego languages that evolve, if you can call it that. Because I think every household had its own. If you did Lego, you ended up with your own pieces. Don't body shame the pieces. I'm not. Fat is beautiful. Fat 6s are some of the best bricks in the game. In Lego, I think. Most versatile. This, on the other hand, is just called a tour. So this is a flat tour. Because also that's the thing, is if you needed to describe this is a fat 4. This is a flat 4. Because it's flat, it's 4 long, and it's fat. So flat 2x8 block, 1x1 for nubbins and hollows. Plate 2x8, plate 1x4, plate 1x2, plate 2x4. I don't believe, Broken New Night, that is what you called them as a kid. That is far too... it's a bit too Sheldon. There's an element of engineering to that. These are the bricks I always find odd in Kobe sets. Like that's a flat. That's essentially a thin 5. A flat thin 5. Like, that brick would have blown my mind as a kid, because Lego didn't do flat thin 5s. With the exception of 3s and 7s, I think? Is it 3s, 7s and 15s were the only odd numbered Lego bricks you'd get when I was a kid? I'm not even sure I remember 7s. I might be wrong on 7s. You'd get 1s, 3s, 15s. Maybe 7s? The idea of a 5 just is mind-boggling to young me. Goes there. Needs another flat 5. Kind of need an ambient mic for this to pick up brick movement. Oh, this is our first moment of genuine fear, chat. This is that you can't find the brick. It's what happens when you learn Lego names from people who've been involved in the military supply system, but I never went as far as to memorize the part numbers. Well, yeah, I can see that. So that's 2 flat 5s. Now we need a fat 3 slope. This is a fat 3 slope, in case you're wondering. Don't ask me why that's called a fat when it's not. It just is. I think that's part of it as well, as blocks were circumstantial, because you just knew there was certain, well, you came to know that there were certain types of blocks that just didn't exist. So you could use, you know, the naming conventions became inconsistent. What are we missing? Are we missing a tour? We'll put a tour on there. So we're getting a tour on there. Try and make sure I don't get that on the instruction overlay for you. Go there. No, that way. Go that way. If I move that way, gets a bit more central for you. The problem is this is going to get big. Cece has wandered off, interestingly. She has wandered off, which is good news for non-chaotic Lego builds. She might be going for a nap. I did give her a proper run around earlier. So we're on instruction 143, for those following along, which is 2 of them onto there, and then we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 14 of these. Jesus, that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. One more around somewhere. Yell if you see it, chat. I'm having brick fear. Oh no, I've got it. Is the background music from Stellaris? No, the background music, I subscribe to Epidemic Sounds, which is music for streamers, so you can safely do whatever music. It's got incredible range of different music and sound effects, but also the search on it is phenomenal. So you can do things like, I want ambient instrumental tracks that have beats lower than a certain level. So this is just pulling ambient music based on that. So in a weird way, although it's kind of designed for streamers, I actually kind of recommend it. If you find yourself doing a lot of work where you just want chill ambient music in the background, it's about 15 quid a month. It's absolutely good value. Or even if you just like me, when you write, you need music that puts you in a certain mood. Like if I'm writing a scene where I need to write something epic, I can just go, right, I'm going to go on Epidemic Sound and put some like kind of epic Lord of the Rings-esque stuff on, which is great. surprising how much Lego has expanded the part range between when I was into it as a kid and when I got back into it during the pandemic. Yeah, although not necessarily, I think, for the good. I'm a bit of a Lego purist, he says, whilst building a Kobe model with lots of unique blocks. Step 144, if you're following along. We need 6 of these. What I mean by that is just more that I'm a bit anti the sets that are sort of themed. It's like, here is loads of Harry Potter Lego. It's like, yeah, great, but there's so many different... You then get very specific kind of construction types that can only really be used to make the thing that's in the instructions. So it gives you the kids limited ability, unless they buy a lot of Lego, to just let their imagination go really wild. Like, you want good general bricks. I'd take a slight kind of fidelity loss in the final product in terms of, is it exactly like you'd expect? You know, make it a bit more abstract in return for getting imagination bricks. You know? I must admit, I have been tempted by some of their recent sets, and weirdly, when me, Dan, Alex, and Drac were in Australia, Lego is cheaper in Australia than it is in the UK. I was legit tempted to buy some sets over there and just bring them back. Like, just buy a cheap suitcase, because I never travel normally with check-in luggage. And just bring back a ton of Lego. Song Before This sounds so much like Stellaris, I want to start playing. Stellaris is great. Stellaris is one of my go-tos off-stream for just when I want to chill. I really enjoyed playing with FG a while back as well. It was good fun. Getting her back into it. We are flying on this today, he says, which is absolutely going to curse us later. Just check something. Is that the 4x4 tile? Yeah, so this was this one here. This was a flat surfaced 4x4. Yeah, they might make one now. They definitely didn't make one when I was a kid. You'd have had to use 4 2x2s or 4 single flats to do it. Right, what are we on now? Oh, okay, so these little blocks here go into here. These are really interesting little blocks. Let's see if I can get this on camera. They're essentially double females. Essentially a double female. And they go all along here. Like this. Something I learned from Brixie is they can't print on 6x6 or bigger tiles using their machines, can't they? Interesting. So that goes on there like that. Then these come in like here. So we finish off. This is the lower hull. I think we are in midsection, so I do suspect we are heading towards the lift. And then we need a flat on there, like that. Then it's weird how you kind of things like this is genuinely one of my favourite bricks. Like hashtag autism, but like this brick, using one of these bricks just always makes me happy, and I don't know why. There's just something just in my head. This is a perfect brick. A fat flat 6. Like, don't ask me why. My brain just says that's that's an optimal brick. Okay. Now 147. We turn this over. And we want 2 more of these. So these go right on the end here, like that. And then we get little blue ones on this. God, I hate these bricks. They're not designed for chubby old person fingers. Why does that not want to go in? Go in there, you silly brick. There we go. These bricks genuinely annoy me. Don't know why. Just do. Always have done. They're a bad brick. They are always a bad brick. There is no good comes ever from having to use those bricks. Single spots are the worst. 100% agree. Alright, that's on. And we want another 6 female to females. So they go in there. Not sure what I should get after this. There is a new Kobe aircraft carrier coming out this year in April, so I'd quite like to have this finished by then so I can buy that. And it is a Japanese carrier. I will let people try and guess which Japanese carrier it is. It is a Japanese World War II carrier. And I am quite excited about it. Right, want another couple of tours. Right, where do these tours go? Okay, so we want a tour in the middle on there. There's female to female bricks and novel, I've never seen them. Yeah, you don't get them in Lego, they are Kobe. So there you go, you can just see it here. They're really quite handy. They do feel a little bit like a cursed brick, but they look like a cursed brick, but they're actually really, really, really handy. I have to say the new the camera I'm using for this is my OBS bot camera. This is the first time I've tried to do Lego with it, and I have to say its AI focusing is top notch for it so far. Right, now we need some of these ones, he says, as the AI then suddenly fails to focus properly on a brick. I think it does slightly better when I do it in my hand, because it's got hand focusing on. There you go. Right, we need 2 tours again, and And they go on this end, right at the ends. Steak and ale casserole, ooh, lovely. Very nice. I'm heading into town to go to Bradley's for a couple of drinks later. Bex is just, I think she's at the airport at the moment. She's flying off to Bucharest right now. I'm following her out in a few days. Probably just make myself a curry tonight for dinner. Trying to be better about not just automatically ordering takeaways. And I've gotten better at cooking. More of them on there. 149. I want 2 red fat 4s, and they go on there to lock those bricks in. So that locks that side in. We have been talking about when ShipShape do Poland, we need to try and engineer a trip to the Kobe factory. Hey Cecilia, you're back, are you? We need some 6s. These go on here, and they go there. Yeah, so these ones, you're looking for one of these? So one of these bricks, yeah? No, that's Lego. Lego is not to be eaten. Like kitchen spoons, which you were attempting to eat earlier, kitchen spoons are also not to be eaten. There is an incredible amount of things you will learn, Cecilia, that are not designed to be eaten. And yes, no, that's not helpful. There is a kitten sat on my instructions. Leave him alone. He's just come in through the cat flap. I know you want to play, but he doesn't want to play right now. He's not feeling very well. Leave him alone. Right, hang on, I just need to go stop her chasing Napoleon. Come on. In here with me. You know you're not meant to be chasing him. That's why you ran in looking sheepish when I came in to see what you were up to. She's like, what are you doing? It's terrible. I can still see you. Come on. Leave him alone. Let's shut the door for a bit, shall we? He's just been out on patrol, he's not feeling very well, and he just wants to have a bit of a nap. Do you want to play for a bit? Okay, hang on then. Let's see if we can at least... Quite sure why the AI has decided my groin is that good. Right, you're going to have a slight angle on this. Come on. She absolutely loves her feather stick. This is honestly her favourite toy in the whole world. Yeah, see, look, you've got it stuck around your tail now. There you go. It's the triumph in her walk after she catches it. She will now try and run off with it. And then she wants to do tug of war. She's like, no, it's my feather. I caught the feather. You feeling a bit more played with? Triumphant walk. She hasn't quite worked out the physics of it being attached to the string. Stuck around your tail again. You feeling a bit better now? She's got a surprising amount of strength to her. Right, can I go back to building some Lego now? Do you feel a bit entertained for a while? One more burst? You gonna let it go? Oh, well caught. There you go. We'll leave that with you there for now. Gimbal cameras, very useful. There we go, that's a bit better. Good angle. Garris's furniture, yeah, I mean, luckily the kitchen tables are the worst victims. Well, the kitchen chairs are, and they were getting to the point where we were thinking about replacing them anyway, so, you know, could be worse. So user, thank you very much for the raid. Appropriate, weren't you playing Hoi 4 a minute ago? What mod of CK3 is this? This is the mod where you're building the Graf Zeppelin German aircraft carrier Hoi 4 model. And occasionally having to deal with an overexcited kitten. We're between CK3 streams. I'm away in Romania next week, and we finished our last CK3 series last week. So the goal is to, this is just a chill stream because I've been working on the Kobe Graf Zeppelin World War II German aircraft carrier that was never quite completed. So she's coming together. We are on book 4 of 12. It is a bit of an epic build. But we're getting there. What country are we playing in Hoi 4? Oh, we're starting a new brick set. Hang on, that goes over there now. So that goes out of view. We will need that again later. Playing Norway for the last few achievements. I think I've never played as Norway. So in this we want flat big red. We want a couple of tours next to it. So we got a couple of tours. Voice volume is a bit lower than usual. Yeah, it's because I'm on my headset mic. I'm in my living room. So it's a bit of a, like, I'm actually streaming this off my laptop, and the problem with pushing up too high is you start getting the echo because I'm in a large space. So yeah, it is a bit of an awkward one, I know. I might start doing a few more proper brick build bits, and with that I might start doing them from upstairs. I'll do them from, like, basically from the office, and then I'll be on regular mic setup. Well, I think we have successfully, for now at least, worn Small Kitty mostly out. She's still having a bit of a play with her stick, but she's mostly worn out for now. For at least 10 minutes. We bought ourselves 10 minutes of brick building. So that goes there, and then we get another one like that. I definitely think we're heading towards the aircraft lift. Step 151, we're on to greys. Is that grey 5 or grey 6? It's a grey 6. So that stretches all the way across there. That goes onto there. And then that one goes on there. I am, of course, contractually obliged to say this isn't Lego. But I will still call it Lego anyway. But yeah, welcome back, Enzu. Yeah, this is think of this as a CK3 intermission before we start the next series, just carrying on work on the Graf Zeppelin. Oh no, hang on, we only need one of them. I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm injecting... That's annoying. I'm injecting consistency, symmetry, where symmetry does not exist in the instructions. Committing the brick builder's great mistake, which is to do that. Oh, that's a bit close to... a bit too bottom camera. I need to bring it back down here, don't I? I'll probably help you a bit. I'll push these up a bit. And actually I can spring the camera over a bit. Let's swing that a bit more over this way. That gives us a bit more room to work with. Right, so we've got that one there. What's next? Okay, so we extend it with two more of them. Yeah, this is midsection. So we extend it with 2 more of them. We want a binding brick, which is a flat 4 for those playing along at home. Flat 8, flat 8, isn't it? Flat 8. So that binds those. It's on there like that. Like that. And we want a 2er right on the end. Instruction 153 now for those following along at home. A couple of these females. So for those who've just joined, these are really interesting little double female blocks. Really quite cool. What are you trying to eat? There's nothing on the surfaces that is edible. That's a placemat. Placemats are not edible. It's a wicker placemat. Stop trying to eat it. I have to say, tortoiseshell kittens are very weird. Hello, yes. Can you not attack the camera as well? Come on, away from there. Away from the camera. Thank you. Right. Oh yeah, I'm pretty certain she's just weird. And then this whole row is females. Mentally disturbs me when it's not the right angle. There we go. Did I mention that Cecilia managed to destroy my Lego U-boat, which was on a high shelf? Somehow she managed to get up there and just absolutely murder it. So I need to reassemble that at some point. So she has officially 1 U-boat kill to her name. Should be 1 more female around. Oh, the brick fear! The brick fear is kicking in, chat. Nope, found it. Yeah, no, she's officially killed a Type 7 U-boat, which is, you know, good work. Right, next up we need 1 of them. Goes there. And moving on, turn a page. Ooh, this is getting complex now. Okay, so we want a Holy 2. So Holy 2, for anyone unfamiliar with the terminology. A Holy 2. It makes me want to know if there's a destroyer that shared her name in service at any point. If Alex was on, he'd know. Then we want 1 of them. That goes in there. Ooh, one of my favourite bricks. Again, don't ask me why. Absolutely love these bricks. There's just something mentally that triggers in me when I see one of these bricks and go, that is another member of what I'd call the perfect brick club. Like, I'm not going to claim that that is rational in any way, but it is just genuinely how I feel. And then we get some of these go along here, so that's these ones. Yeah, it's an unbelievably satisfying shape. It just feels like an incredibly versatile brick. Like, there's a lot you can do with it. Similarly, it's flat equivalent. So this is its flat equivalent. Just feels like a very versatile brick. World War II armed merchant cruiser HMS Cecilia. Oh, there you go. And then we want a grey one. Don't remember the tall versions. Oh, they've been around for ages. I remember having loads of them on my Lego castles. I had a couple of different Lego castles. My parents realised that whenever a sibling was born, what they should do is just buy me Lego, because then I would mentally associate the arrival of a new sibling with getting a toy. And as I was absolutely Lego obsessed as a kid, which will not surprise you to any of you at all, they realised that was just a good idea. This is a cursed brick. Brown two-sided single circle. Absolutely cursed brick. It goes in there. Slightly easier to put in than the blue regular singles, but still absolutely cursed. No, weirdly they're slightly better to do, because you've got something to you've got a double lip edge, so you can kind of push down on it like that with your fingers, which you can't do on the singles, because the single spots don't have that similar central thing that you can wedge your fingers against. So they're actually not bad bricks to work with, they just feel a bit cursed. Actually, that's the wrong brick. Chat, I've just done that wrong. That's not the right brick. Abort. Now I've got to try and get that brick off. No, that's not going to come off. This is why God gave us teeth. As any serious brick builder knows, teeth are the most useful thing you can have. You need a proper brick separator. Yeah, it's called teeth. We want these bad boys. These are quite satisfying as bricks, I find, as well. Quite satisfying bricks. So there are some new bricks. Yeah, but don't remember this is a Kobe set, not a Lego set, so you're going to get brick variety because of that. So they go on there. 157. So you want some flat threes, and they go 2 in, so they go there. teeth are great until it separates and you unexpectedly swallow it. I can honestly say I've never done that. My brother managed to get Lego stuck up his nose plenty of times. Okay, I think this isn't entirely clear, but these go in there. I think that's right. And then we need a sixer. Goes across the back plates, binds all of those. On you go, there we go. Oh, we get some fat threes. So fat threes in there. Then flat L's. Some nice bricks. Some of those. And they go there. Is that right? I think that's right. We're getting into multi-level stuff, and multi-level is always tricky. Oh, blue singles. Cast brick. Cast brick. Hello, little kitten head, I can see you. And flat one of these. Goes in there. We were rather young at the time, that's what they all say. Ooh. Sort of curved thing. Three arch maybe. Don't know what we call that. Three arch? I'm not sure what we call that. That goes there. A roll? Yeah, I could. Yeah, I could go with a roll. Kind of works. Oh, the classic cursed brick. That's a classic cursed brick. That is. We used to call them lights. Because some of my earliest memories of building Lego cars where they'd have those as the lights. I don't know if that's what they were originally designed for or not. Oh, there's a one flat on this somewhere. There it is. Definitely a light, especially if it was yellow, yeah. Then that goes, so this goes in there, I think. Step on there. Then two plates in there. Flat tours. That moves on to step 161. Ooh, we're combining. We are doing some combining now. So it looks like this connects that way round? No. Yes. So this now attaches. How's that going to attach? That can't attach. Oh, hang on. Oh, okay. It goes on like that. Yeah, time to see if anything's off. Yeah, this is the moment of stress in construction. That is connected. And then 162 sees us seal that with a back to double male 2 and another double male 2 and cursed brick. Like that. So that acts as a joining plate, and then a couple of 5s to link that up. Which is definitely a uniquely Kobe brick. Then we want some flat L's. One of our favourite bricks, to link those two. We are cooking with gas here. Then we want, ooh, these are long ones. I think that's a thin 10. Yeah, it's a thin 10. They're quite satisfying. Again, don't ask me why, I just find thin 10 bricks really satisfying. That goes on there. Couple more L's. Oh no, we've done the L's. And then side plates. No, that's wrong. Goes one more down. Side plate there. Need to make sure I get the right side plates, because there's a couple of different varieties. There it is. I was having brick fear. And then should be some 2 variants. Are there? Seeing any? Have we misbricked at some point? I don't think so. I'm having brick fear, chat. Oh, hang on. I know what we've done. That grey one there should be a red. And the same on the other side. They should be red. Luckily, I think we can just pop off the base plate to correct that. Oh shit, no we can't. Oh, surgery. Corrective surgery is required. They come off. They go on. That goes back on there. In you go. And that goes on there. Okay, that could have been a lot worse. Panic over. That could have been a lot worse. So they go on there. Then some flat fours. So flat fours in there. No links. Yeah, no, you won't be able to post a link. But if you WhatsApp me, if it's a link you want to share because it's a brick type things or whatever else, just whisper it to me and I'll share it for you. Right, so we got the flat fours on. Okay, I think that pushes us to 166 instructions. Okay, so now we go with these sort of vertical drop plates. Vertical drop plates. They go on there. Then we back them up with some fours. So some flat fours go in there. Couple more L's, which again I assume are just for, oh, one more L, yes, it goes in there, just to give that rigidity, I suspect. And then I think we put that aside for now, so that goes and joins the pile. Now this is a very covey brick, so you definitely didn't used to get these. Right, that's a 3x4 plate. It's an incredibly useful brick, but just feels slightly alien to me as a brick. It's not a brick I grew up with. So we go upside down, and it gets a couple of 2s next to it, a couple of 2s. Oh, I see a max. And then we join them with that. How are we joining them? Oh no, it's got to be a 5, isn't it? No, I've got that the wrong way around. That goes that way round. Right, hang on, I need to let Max in. Come on in, Max. It's got to be nice. So when you're going to play nice, you can come in. Don't jump on him, Cecilia. He doesn't want to be jumped on. Hello. You want to go on your chair? Yeah, you can go on your chair. Come on, you know the rules. If you want to come in the house, you have to go on your chair. We have the moment of choice where he's trying to decide whether he can get away with not going on his chair or not. Come on. You know the rules. If you want to stay in, You have to go on your chair. Good boy. Well done. Well done, Max. Enjoy your jumper. Get the camera back where we want it. There we go, that'll do. Why does he have to go on the chair? The chair is his space. So obviously, yeah, he was coming to visit us long before we got the cats. So he's always seen this as one of his houses. So we didn't want to not let him in, not least because then he just gets even more annoying in the garden to the cats. So the deal we have with Max is the other cats are not allowed to sit on his chair. He loves that jumper that's on that chair. If I pan up, you will see Kitty is having a sit and a wash. So he knows that chair is his. Neither Cecilia or Napoleon are allowed to sit on that chair or on that jumper. That is just his chair and jumper. So that is his kind of safe zone in the house. So as long as he behaves and sits on his chair and doesn't pester the other two cats, he can stay in. But if he gets off the chair and starts going for a wander and starts pestering the other cats, he knows he might well be thrown out. Not like literally thrown out, but put out. So it's kind of a concession of going, that's his safe zone. And if the other cats, which they occasionally do, decide they're going to try and bother him on his chair, they're the ones that get told off, not him. Which seems fair, I think. So it's basically about establishing zones of ownership. We do a similar thing with Cecilia about the duvet in the main room. She's not allowed in any way to pester Napoleon on the main duvet, because that is his safe space. She's allowed on the duvet, as long as she's not going to pester him. But you can see Max do it sometimes. He decides he's going to push his luck a bit, and he might try and bother one of the cats, or that you'll see him sort of advancing to do it, and then the moment he sees me looking, he'll quickly run back and jump on his chair, and they're kind of like, no, I was going to my chair, I was sat on my chair. So he comes around just because he wants, obviously they've got the kids next door and the dog, and he just likes coming around and having a bit of a snooze, I think, in a bit of more of a quiet environment. And we like having him round. He's a lovely cat. He's just a bit of a spoilt rich boy. Ooh, cursed brick alert. This is definitely a cursed brick. Look at that, chap. Is that not one of the most cursed bricks you've ever seen? Quite an house. Well, that's he does at the moment get a bit sulky and storm off if Cecilia's having zoomies. But then it's one of those things where if Napoleon's in the room, you'll see him and Napoleon share a rare moment of fucking young cats, man. What are they on? Kids today. Why do they need to run around all the time? It may well be a useful bracket, but it's still a cursed brick. These are fine. That feels like a reasonable brick. But the single version is a cursed brick. Lego does have that one too, as well as a version where the bracket goes the other way around. That's just even more cursed. Cursed bricks are not confined to non-official bricks. Official bricks can be cursed bricks too. Ooh, we get to use 2 of these. This is a satisfying bit of building. Get to use L's as binders. So we bind with a couple of L's and a couple of 2's. Although getting that in is a bit tough. There we go. What's next? That was step 172, if you're following along with the instructions. I want some 3's. Okay, so the 3's back onto here. Like that. So 3's back on like that. And then... oh, we get a full faceplate thing. Goes on that side. Like that. Then we seal all of that down with a couple of thin 4's. Mentioned a lot of cursed bricks, but which one is the most cursed? I couldn't tell you, because I think whenever I use the most cursed brick, I probably get it out of my mind. But yeah, that round one with the stud on both sides is pretty damn cursed. I'd argue these are quite cursed as well. So this is a sort of extra thin stud with a plain back. That feels very cursed. Right. Moving on. Okay, so that gets set aside slightly. We need 2 of these. So these are quite... I'll hold these up because they're quite hard to see on the background. As soon as you decide on a most cursed, they use it as a challenge to create something even more so. Yeah, exactly. So they go together. Actually, they go that way up. And then we connect them. I mean, that's pretty cursed. Like, you're not going to see this very easily, but it's essentially a flat... You think it's a flat thin 4, but you can just see it's got slightly beveled edges. Like, good luck finding that in your box of bricks when you realise you need it. Oh, now we need the applicator. The applicator is being used, and that is because, oh man, no, this is cursed. This is super cursed. Like, it's got a round end and a hole. That is super cursed. Now, where did I put the applicator? Oh, it's over there. Oh, hang on, no, it's not. We're not using it as an applicator, we're using it as an actual brick. So that goes on the end there to create a little sort of tube thing. And then it goes through here. And then, Jesus, then we get one of these on that side. And one of these on that side. And all of this goes inside here. But that's not going to work, because that should then be flush. And that's not going to be flush. So what have we missed? Something is wrong here. Strange things are afoot at the circle K. That should go around that way. Then these should be... Oh, hang on, there's a flat back that goes on this. So this should be going in like this, but it should sit flush, and it doesn't. So something has gone wrong in our build here. Oh, hang on, no, so it should go around that way. Right, that side is correct. This side is wrong. Somehow. So I'm going to have to step back here. What have we done wrong here? We're going to have to strip this right back, I think. Oh, I think I see what we've done wrong. Yeah, they are both the same size. I think... Right, so this is correct. Let's start this again. That's correct. I think I know what I've done wrong, but I'm going to have to unpick the whole thing to do it, so that we're better off just separating this out and starting this bit again. So this is correct. It goes like that. That then goes there, and that goes on there to join them. Putting an MDF model railway together. Nice. Enjoy. Yeah, I'm just going to break all of this down. I think sometimes rather than try and work out what you did wrong, you're better off just kind of blowing it apart and just doing it. Teeth. I think we put a tour on the wrong side, but we did it so early in the build that we kind of got that wrong. Right, that's broken apart again. Right, so that is good. Then cursed brick. That goes on there. Cursed brick. And they go in there. Okay, yeah, that's making... They go in there. So that is now fully the same level. Yeah, here's where we went wrong, I think. I think we got this the wrong way round. So the tours go there. And the L's go on this end. I think that's what we did wrong. I think we had that the wrong way around. Which then means you have the 2 3s, which level that out. And then you have that goes on there. Which then means you get a 4. And a 4. And a 2. And now... Yeah, that's got it. That's got it. Because now the gap in here, I don't think you can see easily, but these two sides, sort of here and here, are now level, and they weren't level before. Which means we can take our weird pivot thing, and then we need to make sure we've got this the right way round. That way round. Then that way round, and that goes in there like that. Is it supposed to become plane lift? Yeah, I think this is the plane lift. That's exactly what I think this is. So now it's got a dongle. And then we get a 4 like that, and a 2 or a thin 4 like that goes on there. Turn it over the other way round, this way round, and then cursed colour. That's a cursed brick colour. Not a cursed brick. I quite like these bricks, they're very useful. But it is a cursed brick colour. No, that way round. And then that goes on there. Like that. And then these sort of weird fleshy triangles go there, go there, and then there. That's not going to go on, is it? That can't go on there. Oh, no, there's a sort of... hang on, no, have I got them the way... Yeah, I've got them the way around. These are slightly longer fleshy triangles. Right, here's a stunner for you. Oh, okay, no, hang on, they're not the same width. That's interesting. So you have a long side and a short side with them. So you want the short side. That's an odd brick. So you end up with a slightly uneven pattern. Try and hold this. You can see the different angles those slants are at. That's an easy one to fuck up. That's a really easy one to fuck up. And then that goes on there. That goes on there. Which, yeah, that I'm pretty certain is our aircraft lift. So we put that here. Okay, so we need a cog. And we need to thread the cog. Getting a bit Lego Technic here. Then we have a handle on that side. Some spacers on the other side. Then we want a fat for the back plate. That goes in there. So that's our crank mechanism. There's a couple of pairs of bricks like that from Kobe. Yeah. Then, oh, hang on, no, we only have one spacer. Then that goes in there. That's out. Probably means that needs to come down a bit. Then that will be easy to see this against the black background, but essentially that goes through there, and that no, hang on. I think we're missing a brick. I think we're missing a brick. I don't think it's a critical brick, but I think we are missing a brick. So, in the instructions, see if I can get this on camera. You'll see down in this bottom corner here, there's like a little thin thing, like a tiny sort of black circle dot, which is meant to go on the other end of the cog bit. I don't think I've got that brick, but I don't remember using one like it anywhere else, so I don't think we put it on something by mistake. So unless, this is why we don't throw the bags away. This is why we do not throw the bags away until we know we have definitely got everything out of them. Because that is the epitome of a tiny brick, to get caught in the corner of a bag. The applicator, spare applicator from earlier. Nothing there. Definitely not in my pocket. Knocked off by a kitty tail? I don't think so, because this is one reason I like building in here. Wooden floors. So I hear if something's dropped. I think we are missing a brick. I don't think it's a critical brick. I'm just going to double check the floor. Nope. I mean, a piece like that would bounce. That's part of the problem. But I didn't hear a fall. I think we're just a brick down. Nope, there it is. Panic over, chat. Panic over. Found it. This is the problem with building on a black background. Panic over. It was hidden under this brick. It is there. Absolute drama. So, we do have 2 spaces on here. Then we put that on the end. Then that threads, yeah, very sneaky little piece, on there. And then this is essentially what we were missing, or thought we were missing, is an end cap for the pivot. So it stops it all falling off. So what you end up with full pivot mechanism. that goes in there. That's a very sneaky little piece. Okay, and then this comes back in. And... oh Jesus, okay. So this... it's going to go in there. Jesus. Might. How are you going to get that in? That is a tight fit. I think we got it. I think we've got it. Oh, that is nice. Make sure that's the right way around. That looks right to me. No, it isn't. No, that's wrong. Ah, okay, I see how it's wrong now. Good news, good news. We haven't built it wrong. Come on, I need you to come off now. Oh Jesus, this is not going to be fun to correct. Oh, never get this bit wrong. Gotcha. Need you to come out now. Thank you. Close. Only thing we got wrong was that should be on the other way round. So luckily that's an easy fix. There we go. "9 days to finish an edit of 35k novella." Easy. I know it's not easy, but I'm going to kid myself, it's easy. So then we have a back plate on here. We are flying now because we're into the final straights on this set. So this way round, just because that's what it is in the things. We get some flat plates on there to even these sides up. We've got 3s on there already. 2 of these. Must be another one of them around. Oh no, just 1 of these. This goes, oh okay, this goes over the shaft, giggity. Couple of 6s. And some 4s next to them. Same on this side. 6. Cheers for dropping by DQ. Hope you've enjoyed a bit of Lego. Oh, interesting. We only have the 1 4 on that side. We don't do a 4 on this side. Okay. Oh, interesting. So now we combine a flat onto a non-flat. We do that twice. And then Oh Jesus, okay, so we put them on the sides of the lift. Okay, and they keep it kind of upright. Then we take one more of them, we put another flat on top, then we flip it, and we put a cursed brick there. And then we do a similar but larger thing where we take a flat, put that on top, this goes along the far edge there, and we take this, flip that over, and we should have another. We don't have another flat. Oh, I bet I've made a mistake and used a grey where I should have used a red. Oh, that's going to annoy me. I don't think it's going to matter because it's a back. We can get away with it. We can get away with that. It's going to be a red one. Yeah, more red-grey confusion. I suspect it's in there. You see it in there? I suspect that should have been a red. But it's fine. I think we'll get away with it. Because it's a non-visible brick. Because one of these goes on the front and one of these goes on the back. So the back is this one and the front is this one. And it says to make sure that that is like that. Okay. Oh, I see, I get it. It's not so that you can move the elevator. I think it's so that the elevator is going to sit slightly below deck level. So you get the effect as if the elevator is on its way up. So it makes it so that it sits mid brick height. I think that's what it is. That's clever. How are we doing for time? 10, 12, 29. Okay, cool. So that took us almost exactly 2 hours. That means we can get another bag in. So that gets set aside for now. That brings us to the end of that book. I'm going to grab a can of Dr. Pepper. And then we will start on bag 6. Will be another bag. So 2 seconds chat, sorry. We have a can of Dr. Pepper. All kitties are currently resting. Napoleon and Max are snoozing. Cece is on the chair in front of me. Almost snoozing, but not quite snoozing, because there might be food. You never know when there might be food. Does that bit get joined to the bit with propellers? I suspect so. So let's do a quick summary. We currently have this bit, which has the propellers. We have this bit, which I assume is probably going to fasten on like there somehow. Let's assume maybe that way. Yeah, I mean that fits, so I'd assume like that. I'm guessing. Let's do a loose attachment just so we can get a feel for it. And then we've also done part 5, which goes at the front, but that's not quite there. So it's kind of tricky to even get all of this on camera. Like, that's what we've got so far. And we've got this bit built, which I assume is going to go... If I go... Can I get this in? If I go like up like there... Like, this is going to be like back here, I think. My suspicion is. Hello, Cece. Did you hear us say we're going to open some more bags? Josh905 redeemed a histofact.
How many cats now? Yes, counts.
How many cats now? Well, there's 3 in the house at the moment. Histofact. If you add up all of the airline aircraft and commercial airliners currently in service in the world, you will have roughly the same amount of planes that the RAF lost in World War II. To give you a scale on how much aviation was going on in World War II. Oh Jesus, this is a cursed bag. Shiny on camera, but like that is a cursed bag. We're not even going to open that bag yet. We're going to keep that bag separate because that is just waiting for losses to happen. A lot of small pieces in these bags. This is a bit of a fiddly one by the looks of it. Bex is now in the air. Oh man, Oh no! New cursed bag just dropped. That's chain links. Oh no, we've got an anchor chain we need to build. Oh, fuck my life. Glad I got Pam. Right. Seems like every new bag is more cursed than the last. Yeah. Right. Well. Here we go. So we actually skip ahead on this because at some point I have done step 5, even though bag 5, even though I haven't done bag 4. No idea why. That does mean we're actually skipping ahead if you're following on at home to step 6. Hello. Well done. You're coming up to say hello to people. I can move these if you want to sit there. There you go. You stuck to the chair again. There you go. Right. 6. Book 6. Or bag 6, which is instruction 231 if you're playing along at home. Right, so we start with a 6, a fleshy flat 5, try saying that fast, and some kind of sticky up 2. We seal that in place with a fleshy L. Come on, you fleshy L's. Oh, that does not want to go. There we go, got that. It's a beige or cream colour. I think flesh is more pink. Depends on your flesh. Depends on your flesh, doesn't it, really? We want a red, one of them. Then a classic fat 2. Absolute classic Lego brick, that. Real classic brick. Lego workhorse, that brick. Then we seal them with a grey. Then have a red L sealed with a grey 5. Then, oh man, cursed brick alert. It's a sort of half lantern. That was flesh, not grey. No, this one was grey. And I'm pretty certain in the instructions it's grey as well. Oh, the plate. The plate was flesh. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. It's a fleshy plate, isn't it? Good spot. Good spot. Nicely done, Robot Rob. This is why it's handy when people other than me are following the instructions. Then grey side. Then cursed piece on the corner. Facing outwards? No. Facing upwards. So that faces upwards. Then, is that a fleshy single? Need a fleshy single. There's a fleshy single. And another workhorse. Locks all of that in. Cursed blue singles. Go on there. On there. And on there. Fleshy twos. Police light when paired with red. No, because they're solid. They're solid blues, they're not the slightly transparent blues. I would argue that for it to be the police light, it would need to be the slightly transparent ones. Whereas these are solid blue. That would be my definition of it anyway. Then we get a grey 4 across the top. We get a sort of semi-curved, tiny curved brick down here with a double curve next to it. And one of these in there to complete that, and a fleshy L across the top there. Then then we have a fleshy 2 across the top, with another fleshy 2 linking them across the top. I assume this is deck. This side is deck, I think. And I think that's just a standard flat 4. The dark grey gun bit. Then odd brick this one. One of them, which sits down here. With a grey. Oh, this is where it gets. There's two different angles. Like this is These are so easy to confuse when you're building anything. I think we're going with the double height one here. Because it looks like it sits slightly above. And I think it's the same for this one. And then a 3 slant. Have we got a 3 slant? Yeah, there's a 3 slant. Good afternoon, Pangolin. Yeah, this is an intermission stream, because we won't start the new one until we're back from New CK3, until I'm back from Bucharest. Because there'll be no stream next Sunday, basically. That goes on top of there. Which takes us up to 243, if you're following along at home. And things are about to get cursed. So we want a red, like no spoilers, but things are about to get cursed. A red L, which slides into that gap there. And is that a black 3 or a black 2? It's a slopey black 2. So that's a slopey black 2. Goes on there. And a slopey grey 2 goes on there. This feels very bow-like. Sloppy black 2 as if you had too much black pudding. So kitties are being relatively well behaved at the moment. So Max is enjoying his chair. And Cece, I don't know if we're going to get her on camera. Let's give it a go. There you go. Just having a wash next to me. Just chilling on the chair. Right, this is definitely feeling very bow-like. So where do we get to? So we've done tiny one on there. And we need a slopey back 3, which goes on there. And then a slopey red 4, which goes on there. Okay, here's where it gets annoying. So we now have to turn this over. And we have to put loads of little black dots on things, which means I need the applicator, which I have blatantly dropped on the floor. Where did I drop the applicator? I'm sure I dropped it on the floor. Yeah, I can see it. This is why you always build Lego over wooden floors. Good luck finding that on a carpet. How many pieces is this in total? I don't actually know. Does it say on the front? Yes, it does. 3,086, I think. Oh no, sorry, 3,130, I think. It's 12 bags. Right, so now we are going to have to open the cursed bag. Yeah, don't ask me how much this set cost. The cursed bag has been opened. And now we have to put these tiny little black bits in there. What we're essentially doing here is turning these pieces into double nails. This is why you need to not lose this applicator. Because you actually get this in the first bag you open. And so it's tempting to kind of go, oh, they'll give you a new one in each bag. No, they don't. They do not. Now you could do this with your fingers, but you would come to hate yourself. It's less painful than you'd think with that. Like, that makes it easy to do. If you don't have that, that is like going to take you 4 times the amount of time. Next step is a couple of fleshy double male plates. They are going, we turn that around, they're going there. And there, and then we have a red double which goes down there. There should be one more of these in here. Yeah, there it is, and that links across the top bit there. So that was one more of, oh, we got another cursed brick. It's less cursed when it's black, I think. It was the brown version of this that was truly cursed. Goes in there. So that was step 246. Now we're on to step 247, which is a fleshy double. Seems a fleshy double. Yep, fleshy double face on there. So this is just making the whole thing double-sided. Yeah, this is definitely, this is deck and bow. Has to be. On you go, there we go. We get one in there. One in there. We get one in there. And it's a single. And another one. bottom. Giggity. Remember bits like this when you built the U-boat on the stream? Yeah, it's very similar. I might do a battleship next. There you go, chat. Of all the Kobe range of battleships, which one should I buy? Which one should I treat myself to? Oh no, I'm jumping a step. So we go with one of these, which sits back to back on there. Thinking what I'll eventually do is put some shelves in my hall, and all of these ships can go on those shelves. So that goes on there. We then unify that as well. A couple more of these. So these go there. They do have a Bismarck, this is true. I feel like, because I am going to get the new Japanese aircraft carrier, we are going a bit Axis. Part of me wonders if I should get... No, I don't want to be that guy in Father Ted where you look up and go, oh, he's got all these lovely Lego models. Oh, they're all German. I think that's right. Then we want a fleshy plate. Goes there. The grey workhorse goes there. Grey 5 goes there. Flesh L. Black 2 slope goes. The Missouri is insane looking. I haven't looked at the Missouri. Is it good? I can imagine the Missouri being good. So flesh. Like that. I think that's right, so you get like a slightly offset. This is definitely the bow. I feel like there should be a tabletop war game for Lego models. I believe there is. I think it's mostly for minifigs though, rather than for full battleships. So that was step 251. We're doing another curve to match this out. Then we have a flat above it, which goes all the way back. A grey fat 4. Oh no, hang on, no, let's get some 2s, and I'm skipping some 2s. These are flesh coloured. So you have a fleshy 2 there. A fleshy 2 up here. And a fleshy 1. Hoods might be quite fun to do. I mean, the main problem you can have with hood is it's just going to... The moment you finish it, it's just going to blow apart. That's in the wrong place. That's one too high. The hood looks long and fragile. Accurate though. Accurate model. Snoozy kitten. You're right down there. And that goes along there. Then we want another little blue on there. Should get at least 25 years out of it before it falls apart. Depends on how much you're using it. "25 years of just not doing anything with it. But if you try and actually use it, it's going to fall apart pretty much straight away. Then we want some fleshies up here. So fleshy L. We want the greys. This one has a picture on. Ooh, look at that. See? Kind of see. No, I don't think we're using that one yet, so it's a fat riser and another fat riser. With another matching one of those to go on that side. Then a fleshy. Then a 2 to curve that out. And a black riser to go there. Then we have a red riser to go there. Now that looks like a skinny grey to me. I think it's a skinny grey. Yeah, I think we've got the profile right on that. Then it's a small flat grey there. Got the red in there. Okay, 258, so we put that aside for a second. And we want double-sided circle. Is it double-sided? No, it's a single-sided. Okay, so it's a single-sided circle. And then we're going to use the applicator to put these tiny red ones on it to make it a double-sided circle. That goes on there like that, so that's now a double-sided circle. Then we take the other single-sided circle and put that on top. Okay, so now we have a sort of circular brick that we've fake created. And then we put two little red circle bricks on that. They look quite fragile. Careful with those, I think. They go on there. Okay. Then we turn that around so it goes like that. And then we want to put a curve on the bottom. So it looks like that. No, don't lose it. Curve on the bottom. And then it's a triangle one on the top, interestingly. Okay. Oh, I see. Yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes sense. That's the bit of the keel. That is a bit of the keel. And then there should somewhere, yeah, be two more curved bits. To go on that. This track, by the way, is called Kepler's Hope. I don't know why, but I really like that name. It's a great track, but I also just really like that name. So that is on there like that, with the curved bit on the bottom. Now we flip this over. And then this attaches on there like that. No. That's the wrong way around. That has to be the wrong way around. Goes on there. Because then the curve, the smooth curve, which makes me think that's too much of an angle. No, I've got that one round the wrong way. That's sloping the wrong way. That's a flat. Should that be a slope? No, it should be a flat. No, it does. It curves in slightly. That is official design. That is official design. I can see it on the image. So that goes in. Same. Which then means we curve that out. Coming together. Ooh, now we get to use the bit with a picture on it. And we want dark grey goes in on that side. Then we want applicator with a single dot to go in there. Okay. Then we put cursed brick on the end. And a double. Is there another one with a picture on? Seems to suggest there is. There it is, there it is. There's another one with a picture on. So that goes on that side. Oh, hang on. No. So these clip on. So it clips on there, and then this other side, which also has a little shield on it, goes on there. So now we set that side slightly, and we want a 5 with a 2. And we want a mirror of that, so we have a 5 with a 2. So we're building these in parallel because they are going to mirror. A fleshy sticker upper, giggity. Fleshy sticker upper, giggity. Fleshy L. Fleshy L. So it's not Lego, this is a Kobe set. This is a Kobe set. So same size pieces, entirely compatible, but it is a Kobe set. And we want a grey 4, which goes across there, and a grey 4 which goes across there, and 2s, so we go a 2 and a 2 and a 2, and then a 2, 2, Lego won't do military sets, all these types are third party, but Lego compatible, exactly. Exactly. Okay, and then these go on our bow, I think. So one goes on this side, one goes on the other side. And they go in. Oh, okay, so it's saying only do one side first, so let's just do that side. So that's correct. So it's step 271, if you're following on at home. Okay, now we need, here's one I made earlier. And this, moment of truth, clicks in there. And then we should be able to turn that. And this should go on there. Oh, Lego does fantasy violence. They don't do real world violence. That's their kind of get out of jail free anyway for doing all their space battle sets and everything else. Then we put one of these on that side. Yeah, don't put coffee on keyboards, they're not really compatible for it. And one on that side. Then we want a 5 with a 2. And let's see the angles on this. I mean, it has to be these ones because these are the only ones we've got left. So we go up on that. And then we go another one on top. Then we have a 4er underneath. with another curve on it, so we end up with essentially a large curve bit, which then goes in there, I assume. Yep. So that curves that out, and then we need to reverse that to the other side. So we have a 5 with a 2 and one of them, one of them, then we get a 4 underneath, another one, and then that's going to go on this side in that gap there, which means we're missing a curve out, I think. Yes. There it is. Goes in there. Must have missed that on the earlier build. Okay. Okay, and then on this side here, so we got a little bit of bits to fill in. So we fill in that, and we fill in that. Same on the other side. We fill in that, and we fill in that. Oh wow, some proper cursed bricks coming up. Kind of hard to see, but the angle on that one is crazy. That goes on one of these. And it goes bottom corner facing inward. And then that goes there. And we have the same on that side. So we have one on that side, and then a weird cursed inward thing. Oh, broke it. Like that. Oh no. Well, we knew it was coming. Step 275. Stretch out. No, not you, kitty, I meant me. We have to build the chain. Now I suspect what I actually want to do for this is, what have I got around? Ah, don't hit the camera. No, not the camera. No, not the camera. We have knocked the camera. Disaster. That will be alright if we adjust it. see if we can adjust. No, we need that to be a bit more up. Problem is actually the weight of the cable drags it back. But if we do that, that should counter it. Portrait camera's trying its best. But I think we need... Right, that's the best angle we get on it. See if that'll do it. No. I had that camera before then. Sorry about this, chat. Hang on 1 second, let me sort this camera out. What it needs is a bit more support behind, because the weight of the cable is what's screwing it. There we go. That should be adjustable now. There we go. That should mean actually we can move it forward a bit as well. There we go. Sorry about that, chat. So what I was trying to do was grab something that will give us a lighter coloured background for while we're trying to do this chain. Because otherwise it's going to lose these links. Right. Should be 16 for both. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There's definitely only 14 there. Oh god, there's more of them. It's a small bag problem. $15, $16. Right. Okay. We start with one of these. Oh, my fingers are not going to be good for this. This is not a thing that someone who stims by picking their fingers should have to do. That's one. Someone want to come around my house and do this for me? I'm not even convinced I can do this. It's certainly a job for someone who has more sensitivity in their fingertips than I do. I'll tell you that much. That's two. God, I need another 30 of these to do. That's three. Okay, I think I found a technique. You push it onto your finger like that, and then you kind of push the other one against your finger. So that's three. Oh, Jesus. I might actually give up on this. That's four. This is where you need child labour. I can't even get Cecilia to do it because you can't do it with paws. I wonder if next door's children are home. I pay them to do it. Oh no, I am not getting anywhere with this. There has to be an easy way to do this. Especially as they ping off. I just don't think I have the fingers to do this. This requires a level of dexterity I do not have in my fingers. Because the problem is, the more you have on it, the harder it gets. That's 5. This looks almost as bad as trying to close a necklace clasp. You can see it's exactly that bad. I've got to do 2 of these. Can I come back to this? I'm assuming I can. Scratch the kitty. Scratching the kitty will help. I'm assuming I can come back to this because it just drapes over the top. It kind of just drapes. Let's see if I can get 1 done. That's 6. Let me 10 to go on this single one. I mean, maybe there's a technique for this that I'm just not getting. That's 7. At least one end is stuck behind something. Oh, fuck that. That's 8. That's 9. That's 10. This is the exact opposite of chill. That's 11. That's 12. Kinda got a technique to it. That's 13, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's 14. Cecilia is just absolutely sparked out next to me at the moment. It's quite cute. Go on, get on there. That's 15. I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Come on, you little shit. Oh, go on. 16. And I think we go... Oh, which way round does this go? Is it going to matter? Okay, so if this is this side, goes on like that, which means that bit needs to be upmost. It's absolutely not a thing to do when you stim by picking your fingers and drink too much. Right, I think that's one. I think that is one. So let's see if this goes on. So how this works, I think, is that this is going to clip on there, and this stretches down the deck to there. Oh yeah. That the right way around? Like that. Launch capital. No, I'm pretty certain they're meant to be anchor chains. That's one. I'll do it all again now. I assume they give you a couple of extra just in case you break it. That's one. Jesus. I think it kind of gets easier the longer the chain gets. Because you can hold it in your fingers a bit easier. That's two. Oh, Jesus. I think 3 to 5 are the worst. And then you've got a bit of chain link size. That's 3. It gives you a bit more flex. That's 4. I'm very much going to need a pint after this. This is where you get into the category of like things like where you see modelers who do like individual rivets on their Airfix models. I'm just like, I do not know how they have the patience, let alone the dexterity to do it. But then, like I say, I pick my fingers, so I know that I don't have fingertip dexterity anywhere near as much as most people. Which isn't really a problem in my day job. Turns out it is a problem when you're having to build Lego chains. Oh, Jesus. How many are we on? 5? Let's have a look. We are on... Come on out, you come, you bastard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. I appreciate this isn't exactly enthralling viewing either. This is where it would be handy if Bex was still home, because this is the exact bit of the build I'd be saying to her, look, use your fingers, you are more flexible in your fingers than I am. Six. Starting to get sweaty fingers, that's the problem. You're just kind of slamming them. That's 7 together and hoping they kind of go. Oh, 9 to go. Come on. At least on the U-boat, they let you use. They don't give you chains. They just kind of go, yeah, use black thread. But I suppose that's because that's rigging, and this is an actual chain. Oh, that's 8. Halfway on the last one. That's 9. Go on, you little bastard. That's 10. That's 11. That's 12. Oh god, 4 to go. That's 13. You got lucky on that one. That's 14. We're on a roll. Come on. So close. That's 15, I think. We'll do an official count after this one. Go on. Go on, you little bastard. Oh, I think that's 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I think that's it, chat. I think I got it. Which means I just need to do the end piece. I mean, I say just. Oh, I think we got that. Oh, we're on. Oh, let us never talk of that again. That was the least chill bit of brickwork I've ever had to do. But we now have chains. So, I think they're wrong on that, you know. I think you're meant to have 17 on those. So you've got a bit of looseness in it. Because the number on the bottom says 34. And 16 times 2 is 32. So one of these numbers must be wrong. And that would explain why I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left over. I assume they give you a few because they assume you might break one. But I did think 5 was a generous amount of spares. But I will be fucked if I'm getting that off and doing any more on it. It works, it's fine. Right, step 276. Take one of these, put a little applicator dot on it, oh, you meant to put one on and then attach the rest. Well, it works, I don't care. My anchor chains will be taut. And then these go. As long as these go in, I don't care. Yep, they fit. That fits fine. And then we want one of these. Is that right? Have I missed a bit? Go through there. Yeah, it's like a missing step there. No, I've missed it back here somewhere. That's fine though, it's just a hook on the end there and it should go flush with that. So it's a little hook. Little hooks on either side. Then we have these tiny little stopper things which go in to these two. Which is fair enough. Then a green and a red. Green is on this side, not that it really matters, I suspect. Yeah, this is the bits where my fingers are not good for this stuff. Green in there. And red. In there. That's fine. Okay, then we put that aside for a bit. We take a piece like that, and we have one of them. These are interesting little bricks. Stuff like that. Into there. And the same above. Then double male thinners go on there. Oh great, and we have to do a whole bunch of these with applicators. I have to say this is definitely my least favourite bag of all the bags we've done. So I think I have to do 8 of these. That's 3. Ah! That's just gone flying. That might be a problem. Let's just finish these first, and then I'm going to have to try and find that. I heard it hit the floor. And I think I heard roughly what direction it hit the floor in, which helps, I suppose. This is definitely the cursed bag. My day was good until we hit this bag. And then it got very stressful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to have to try and find that part. Bear with me, chap. Oh! Luckily bounced into the open. It's all coming up Millhouse, chap. It's all coming up Millhouse. Right, these then go on here like this. You get like a row of them on either side. So I assume this is more hull, basically. then we turn that over, do we? No. That stays that way up. This is step 280 for anyone following along. Then that goes in the middle like that. And then the red 4 goes in the middle like that. Oh, end straight. Home straight now. Those go on there. That goes in the middle, which gives us a nice round hull section. We turn that over, and then does it matter which way round these do? Because I think that's symmetrical, isn't it? Yeah, I think that's symmetrical. So one on there, one on there. And then we bring our bow back in, and that clips on under there. Like so. Which gives us our bow. We have a bow. Orlov redeemed a histofact. Throughout World War II, both the Allies and Axis regularly used each other's radar stations as a way of pinpointing enemy aircraft, because you could essentially read the returns. If you got the frequencies right, you could read the returns of other people's radar. So the Germans, for example, used chain home as a way of working out when Allied bombers were crossing the coast. Related to that, at one point 3/4 of the US's aluminium foil was being used to create chaff for bombers. Because by the end of the war, when you have the images of bombers, you kind of have these images of these bomber waves that would just be all these bombers dropping bombs. And actually, in reality, certainly by the end of the war, it's way more complex than that. What you'd have is a wave of Pathfinders going first. Then you would have a core of bombers with bombs, and around the edges of that, almost like destroyers following a fleet or of capital ships, protecting capital ships, you'd have a series of mixtures of bombers dropping chaff, so small bits of aluminium to interrupt radar, and electronic jamming radar bombers as well. So you almost have this layer of protection around a core of actually dropping bombs, which is not a thing that people think about when they think about bombing. They think it's much more simple than it was. By the end of the war, it really wasn't. Right. Well, that timed out nicely. It's 2 o'clock. We've finished another bag. We're not going to start bag 7 because that'll be another 2 hours, but I've really enjoyed doing this, so I think we will do more brick building in future and carry on doing this, because we now have various parts of our ship built. There we go. So they are going to assemble something like sort of that, and then this still not finished yet. I think we've still got another middle section to come on this. This is not a small bit of brick